Tom, I wish my mother had this book. And I want to talk about your new book today. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Martin.
I really want to take a minute and just kind of hit some highlights on this because I think this is a groundbreaking book that's excellent for mothers to understand their sons and how, in some ways, they can help them find safe places, because I think we might have thrown the baby out with the bathwater. And I just want to tell you, Tom, I just heard from a friend I had dinner with, and he said, I just found that my son got in trouble at school because he's like 5 years old and he took a napkin and he rolled it up like a gun and went bang, bang. And now he's in the principal's in serious trouble. And I'm sorry, I'm going to call this a war on boys. And personally, and this is a very compassionate way to address some of the issues that we have today. So, Tom, would you mention this? Mention a little bit about your book here.
Yeah, the book is really an attempt to help moms see some of the latest research that's come out. There's a lot of things that have happened in the past 10 years about boys and how they're different. And the media hasn't covered it. The educational systems haven't covered it, but the book covers it. And it helps moms get a sense of how boys are different, how they're unique. And then it allows them to take that uniqueness and apply it and find out where these boys feel safe. Because the safety the boys find is very different from the way the girls will tend to find. Once we know where they feel safe, then we can move to a place where we understand the way they heal, and then there's closeness.
Can you give maybe one little snapshot of what a technique that might work, or a process or something like that from the book? I can think of somebody. I want to hear it from the author.
Well, there's all kinds of examples in the book, Martin. It's filled with examples, but one of the ones that strikes me was a woman had an older son. He was 16 or 17 years old. She had some tough things to talk with him about. She wasn't sure exactly how to address it. So what she did was she had this big bag of coins that she needed to sort. So she said, Jim, come on, let's sort this bag together. They sit there and they sort that bag out, and she brings up the tough topics as they're sorting. Made it so much easier for him to open up. She said it was great success. And this is something we learn about boys, is they will open up shoulder to shoulder, not face to face. So just working with that bag helps the boys to kind of relax. Playing catch with them as you talk is another way to do it.
That's excellent. And again, like I said in the beginning, I wish my mother had this, but the piece of it is this is to me part of the lost communication that exists in our race to make sure everyone's happy. I think we've lost some of what's the essence of the boys, what's the value, and how to help them succeed. Because if they don't win, I remember, Tom, you telling me how as boys mature, if they don't win, they don't develop the appropriate balance of even testosterone. And that's some of the studies you've addressed.
Yeah, there's all kinds of interesting science in there. And it's fascinating how boys are a little bit different. But Martin, the thing that gets me is the moms who have read the book and the moms that I see in my workshop are really excited about this stuff. Once they read it, they go, oh my gosh, Tom, I wish I had this before. Now I can't wait to get home and apply it. I can't wait to get home and try it out, because it's a new way of thinking about the way we feel safe and the way we heal. And oftentimes for women, it's new because their way is usually talking and emoting face to face. Boys are not like that, Mom. They're not like that. Although some boys are, about 15–20% of boys are going to be like that. So it really depends, and that's why read the book and you'll see how it works.
And this is to me something that if a mother has a good relationship with her son, I think this would enhance it. Because
Absolutely.
I know I can hear mom saying, well, I know my son. Well, yes, and you're still in an estrogen body a lot of the time too.
That's
So
true
it
too,
has
but
an influence.
the book is about getting closer. It assumes that moms are already close.
Yeah.
Because most moms are. Most moms love their sons. They want to be close, and they want to be a little bit closer. And the book gives them that advantage of getting a little bit closer because of that.
Excellent. Well, I just want to take a minute tonight. We'll get more, but Tom, where can they learn more about this and find out more information on it?
Go to Amazon.com and type in Helping Mothers, and it should pop right up.
Great. And that's a terrific cover you did too. But Tom, you know, you're a mentor and a friend to me, so I'm so excited you got another book out. I do want to say your last book was invaluable with the passing of my father, The Way Men Heal, and I'm so grateful now that he's passed over 3 years that I had read that book and understood your material. So I know this will give moms a great thing too.
I hope you're right.
Great. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Martin.